Welcome back. Thank you for staying with the broadcast. There will be no horsing around when it comes to the dress code for the inaugural horse race at the Royal St. Lucia Turf Club. According to the Royal St. Lucia Turf Club website, the Sport of Kings is an opportunity for ladies and gentlemen to dress with elegance. Patrons to the VIP marquee are required to dress to a standard befitting the Royal St. Lucia Turf Club. Ladies, including children aged 14 and over, are required to maintain a standard of dress in keeping with the dignity of the club. Hats and fascinators are not required but are encouraged, especially on feature race days. Not allowed are jeans, tank tops, sleeveless tops, short pants, revealing clothes, beachwear, slippers, flip-flops, sneakers, or gym shoes. The club says it reserves the right to refuse entry into the VIP marquee or parade ring for persons not appropriately attired. Gentlemen, including children aged 14 and over, are required to wear a suit or tailored pants and sports jacket with dress shoes, colored shirt, and tie. Hats are a traditional accessory, especially at feature race days, but are not compulsory. Not allowed are jeans, ripped pants, shorts, revealing clothes, tank tops, sleeveless tops, beachwear, slippers, flip-flops, sneakers, or gym shoes. Again, the club reserves the right to refuse entry into the VIP marquee or parade ring for men not appropriately attired. Now, the dress code is causing a buzz on social media, but it is common attire seen at events like the Kentucky Derby. So we took to the streets to get your views.
To be honest with you, I've been to horse racing in Barbados and I dress casually. I went to the horse racing at wherever it is in Barbados, Garrison, I think it is. When Trim used to have his horse racing at Castlebar, I went to horse racing at Trim. I went dressed casual, but this time it appears it's a special kind of horse racing. Like the Prime Minister said, it's a sport of kings. So if it's sport of kings, and you want to go and mix with kings and things, you have to play the part, dress the part, put your suit on, your hat, and your tuxedo, and your shoes and things. That's for those who want to go. But I wouldn't go to that. With all the restrictions, I like horse racing, and I don't like how it came about, but I like horse racing. Under normal circumstances, I would have gone. But for now, for me to go and spend money to buy a new shoe, a new suit, new hat, new bow tie to go, I go. Those I want to go and they have the money to buy their suits and things and can go. As I said before, I've been to horse racing in Barbados and Trinidad too. And I went dressed casually. That I enjoy the horse racing. So maybe you can enjoy that one if you have your tuxedo and your hats and so on.
Donc qui dresse comme ça qui a bien mon veut mettre beaucoup de cheval ça qui couche cheval encore bagala mais parce que ici à moi passer parce que me faire l'argent sur là hanga ça gagne hat mal dresse comme ba couche cheval mate ouais sans ça abli moi hani aller moi venez pour dresse cause à mon badi d'ailleurs is mate ouais sans couche cheval.
Well, pour moi même ba ça pas assez approprié pour moi. Bagage mais avec couche cheval pour habiller comme ça aussi l'église aller c'est pas pichon. C'est grand man. Mais c'est pas pour garder ça ba ça bon. Mon gars l'église ouais l'église portement pour les comme aziwa. Au cas dit moi pour dress. Ah ouais. C'est pas pichon.
People like standards. I think there's dress down areas, but if you want to dress up, it's like being on a cruise. In the nice restaurants you dress up. But there's dressed down areas, so there's a balance there somewhere.
For the weather, if it's cold, they wear big coats, hats, umbrellas. If it's sunny, they wear shirt, tie, suits.
When you go to the horse racing, you dress as you please.
Small races they do. If you go to a big race, like the Derby or the Grand National, they always dress in posh.
In certain areas.
Different parts of the race course. If you go to the enclosure, you have to wear a big suit and a top hat. And then they have a ladies' day, and all the ladies wear big dresses and hats and stuff at the Grand National.
I don't normally go to horse racing, but when I have, it's just been a local meet, so it's just warm clothes because it's cold standing around the course. But when they have big meets like Ascot, when the Queen is there, if you're in a certain enclosure, you have to dress respectively. The ladies have to cover shoulders and dresses below knees. It's just out of respect for royalty.
If the Queen's at the races, you have to wear big suits and hats. Because the Queen likes horse racing. The Queen of England. She loves to go horse racing all the time. That's her favourite sport.
If you're going to a horse racing meeting on the island here, then dress to suit yourself and not to suit anybody else.
It's just a big masquerade, man. We dress for the occasion just as a big masquerade, man. There's nothing. What can we say? What can we do? Dress for the horses? Dress for the horses? Hope the horses recognize us? It's a money-making thing, but not for locals, eh? It's money-making for the princes and the princesses. So the dress code, we dress every Sunday to go to church. So if we have to dress for the gods, which are the horses today? Dress for the gods.
Those were your views. Tuesday, the 12th of November, will forever be remembered as the day the music fraternity got together as representatives of ECHO, ART, AMP, CDF, Balance Inc., and creative industries engaged in 3 hours of dialogue ahead of a much-needed music forum to be held this Saturday, the 16th of November, at the Castries City Hall from 10 a.m. The initiative is the brainchild of ex-tempo artiste, MC, songwriter, and music producer Gilroy Izai Hall, who also serves as a director on the ECHO board. Recent developments within each of the mentioned organizations have brought about very venomous criticisms of all music representative bodies on island, and Hall is confident that a united front is the best way to deal with the challenges and effect change. The expectation is that Saturday will attract the entire music fraternity, who will all have their opportunity to contribute to the action plan following presentations from each of the participating organizations. Members of the associations and staff of agencies will then select a steering committee to develop a plan of action, which will include lobbying government to assist and even hosting marches and other rallies aimed at increasing compliance and providing greater education. The 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. forum will be followed by a music concert at the Constitution that should be the Constitution Park, in observance of Music Month, which is currently being celebrated. Now tonight we highlight a choir out of Schwizel that has taken social media by storm for 2 years now. First with their St. Lucia Songs mashup, and this year with their take on Farmer Nappy's Hooking Me. Is there anything that gives more of a feel-good vibe than seeing children truly enjoying themselves, singing for joy and moving their happy feet? We don't think so. One group of students has stood out as the breakout stars and the darlings of social media for their infectiously joyous performances at the school's music festival. The combined Morgouge and Delse choir is a joy to watch. They performed Farmer Nappy's Hooking Me to a thrilled audience at the District 7 Music Festival last Friday. In November 2017, the choir performed a St. Lucia Songs mashup. The performance, once shared on Facebook by Kamloops music specialist Jason Joseph, took on a life of its own. The students received commendation from near and far. As a result, they were invited to perform at a number of functions, including the National Independence Rally in 2018. We spoke with the choir director, music teacher Joya Charles, who says that the students are truly blossoming from their participation in the choir.
I think it has helped the students a lot, especially those with confidence issues. You would see students who would never open their mouth. They come out and they do solo parts and they sing in the first line of the choir. They sing and they perform and they're dancing and they're singing and they're enjoying themselves. And I think that's how it's as a sister, that it makes them feel better. They associate, they make new friends, because I'm at two schools. So when the two schools combine, they make new friends. I think it makes them feel good, and I think they have a lot of fun in choir.
She says the outpouring of support and praise has bolstered the confidence of her students, and they are more committed than ever to sing and dance to the beat of their own drums. Such a pleasure to watch. Still on the subject of music, the Arthur Alley Challenge is growing from strength to strength. This year, 6 finalists will go head-to-head in the singing competition for the chance at winning over $10,000 in cash and prizes. The Arthur Alley Challenge is a talent search competition for St. Lucian singers seeking an opportunity to expose their talent to the world and earn the chance to win prizes, including a professional studio recording from Major Records slew. Musician and performing artist Arthur Alley conceptualized the social media challenge as a way to give back to the youth and help them pursue their music passion by getting a foot in the music industry. Hundreds of submissions were received, and Arthur Alley says he is very pleased to see the overall growth of the platform for its second year.
Well, this year was a lot better, in the sense that we was not just a platform where they came on Facebook to show their videos, but after picking the top 5, which ended up being 7 in the end, we decided to do some workshops. We had the likes of Ronald Hinkson, Irvin S. Lockta, myself, giving advice based on their performance, marketing, branding, kind of preparing them to be an artist beyond the challenge. Because, we're creating a platform for young artists to really go forth in St. Lucia. It's basically discovering the new talent in St. Lucia.
The finalists are Deshaun Augustine.
I am a finalist in this year's KFC Alpha Alley Challenge.
Cleus Antoine.
A finalist of the KFC Alpha Alley Challenge competition on the rise.
Whitney Abisic.
You make me feel like I'm a queen. Is this for real? Is it a dream, baby?
Michelle McKetney.
Summertime and the living is easy.
Jamie Renee.
I'm one of the 7 finalists in the KFC Alpha Alley Challenge.
Sharian Martelli.
As you all know, I took part in the KFC Alpha Challenge.
The finals will be streamed live on the Arthur Alley Challenge Facebook page on Sunday, the 17th of November. This is the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. You can sing and dance your way into the break. We'll be right back.